Hey everybody, me Bryson Booker here with a headphone review just for you. And I'm going to get right into it. These are the Koss UR10 portable stereo headphones. I actually picked these up for $10 at, I think it was JCPenney's. But you can find them at Walmart, things like that. Walmart, I think, charges a little bit more, but for $10, they're not bad headphones from Koss. This is actually my second pair of Koss headphones. The first pair of Koss headphones that I have were their old, I think it was the PS series, the PS whatever. And basically they looked just like this, but they were more flat, and they were basically cheaply made. They were a cheap design. They weren't that durable. They sounded great, but the durability and the portable, they couldn't snap together and go anywhere. Well, these can't either, but they were not durable at all. And one drop on the ground basically broke them. As well as the cord. The cord was also very flimsy. There was a volume control on the cord. Basically, there was, just a volume control. That was flimsy. The plug was flimsy. Everything about those old Koss headphones was flimsy. I think they were manufactured in around 2004, but they sucked. The sound, once again, was great, but durability-wise, they sucked. And I had to throw them away, because they were just god-awful. But Koss has really stepped it up with their more lower line, so to speak, headphones. They really stepped it up. These actually look like the Koss PS series, but they're the new UR10s. And I'm telling you, they don't feel flat and flimsy anymore, guys. You got a really nice durable headband right here, as well as two durable ear cups. They don't feel like the cheap old Kosses anymore. They have a nice shell to them, shell casing. More durable, and look at this cord. The cord is a lot more thicker too than the original PS series Koss. Yeah, look at that. Nice thick cord. Nice thick plug. I love it. They really stepped it up on these headphones. As well as the comfort too. On the first Koss headphones I had, they had a padded felt to them, but when you wore them for a while, they got uncomfortable. These, as you can see in the ear cups, it's nice plush right here that your ear sits on, as well as the foam inside of the cup. But your ears sit on the plush instead of the felt inside of it, which is great, because that equals more comfort. So I can put these on, nice and plush on my ears. It may seem a little crooked. Alright, there we go. Nice and plush. I like them. The plush doesn't wear out either, so you can keep pushing it and pushing it. It won't wear out. You have the Koss logo, of course. There is no inline mic with these headphones, so you cannot control it with your iPod or Android or whatever phone that you use. They're just basically meant for general music listening purposes, which is all I need. They don't fold up, but you can, if you want to, you can slip these in your book bag with your laptop, but just be a little careful when you're putting things on top of your laptop or whatever you have in your bag. Make sure these headphones aren't at the bottom so they'll get crushed. But I'm telling you guys, the durability has improved. So even if you accidentally put your binder or whatever on top of these headphones, they most likely won't snap because of their hard casing. Now, we were looking at my old Koss headphones and their cheap design and their flatness, and yes, they were flat, but they were sure cheap, their design, and they were not durable. So if you automatically set something on those, they would snap and break. These, you can actually take an extra chance with. They won't snap and break right away. You actually have to do some effort to actually break these, which is great. So that means Koss really improved on the durability. Sound. That's my favorite part to talk about. These guys, Koss is known for making some really good headphones at a very discounted price. These are no exception. These are only $10 and they sound awesome. They claim they have deep bass, which they do, but if you're listening to very bassy tracks, for example, if you're listening to dubstep, if you're listening to some underground hip hop with maybe a lot of bass, they don't get that low. You're not gonna get super low notes to come out of these. They actually struggled with some very low bass notes. I actually played some music through them not too long ago. They struggle hitting that very, very low mark, and you can hear it in the headphones themselves. But if you're playing maybe rock and roll, uh, most pop music, you can pick out that bass in here. The mids and highs are flat. They're not too overwhelming. It's just a great sounding headphone for whatever you need it to do. Whether you're watching a movie, watching a TV show like I do sometimes, or you're listening to music, they're great for whatever with their nice, relatively flat response. There's no spikes in other frequencies. It's just nice and smooth. And the bass is also punchy, but not overwhelming, as well as it doesn't get that low. They claim deep bass, but if these things got deep, they would probably hit the low notes that I would expect them to hit for some of the music that I have on my playlist. But they didn't do it, and that's okay. And from a headphone this size, you really can't expect them to go that low. But they can hit some pretty low notes. Anything else I would want to say? They're very nice. Very cheap headphone at a very cheap price. Well, why did I say that? Very good headphone at a very cheap price. It's the Koss UR10s. They're pretty great. I love them. I can drop them on the floor. Literally, I just dropped them. Okay, now I dropped them. They're durable. There's a little bit of scratching on the casing, but that's mainly from normal use. But as far as that, they work perfectly. Pick them up for $10, or a little bit more if you buy them from Walmart. They're the Koss UR10s stereo headphones from Koss.